What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson. Welcome back to another episode of Burn Down. And this is turning more into a survival channel. I've got my trusty buddy John over here, navigator, partner in crime. We're here, we are doing it. This is the longest, most grueling stretch of highway today. Well, they're taking us through the mountains and everywhere else, and it's like 500 miles. The last stretch where we toasted the transmission was only 300. So what's another couple hundred miles, right? We got this thing fresh off the lift. We had issues again. I believe it was the shift lever actually loosened up and moved, and then it made the valve body essentially not shift in the proper gear. We shut it off, they towed us back. I turned in the time slip. It was too fast, so essentially I'm out of contention. But it is what it is. We were able to get that sorted. We drove it here. We're like 5 miles from the track up in Vandermeer. We're gonna head to the gas station, pick up fuel, air the tires, check all the fluids, and then we're gonna try to do like 100-mile stretches. We'll see how the car's doing, but they're taking us up in the mountains. We're leaving a little bit later. We really want to get an early jump, but having the car in the lift at like 11 at night or whatever it was, midnight, really put a damper on the old rest and early jump. So we're trying, we're doing our best. Hopefully the boom shows up. Come on, boom, you can do this. And we're gonna get after it. Thank you for everybody that's been coming up and supporting. I mean, it's been pretty awesome that you guys are trying to cheer us on. So we'll head to the gas station, we'll go to the road, and then we guys will keep you posted. Us guys will keep you guys posted. It's only day 5. We got a couple more to go. We're doing it. Here he comes, the man, the myth, the navigator. So day 5, how are we feeling, John?
Confident.
He's trying to jinx us right out of the gate. You're supposed to say miserable.
I didn't tell you what I was confident of.
All right, let's go. We made it back to a Walmart. Favorite spot on the trip, I guess. We're gonna need lots of waters to hydrate. It's supposed to be in the hundreds today, like triple digits at some point. It's already warm, and it's like 7, 8 in the morning, 7:30. I don't know what time it is, but we had to get up through the mountains and everything first, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna get lots of trans fluid, make sure this thing's healthy. It seems to be puking a little bit, so we'll see how it goes, get it all cleaned up, and make sure we got fluid. We're gonna take lots of stops. It's gonna be a long drive today. All right, we're passing Vandermeer. That's where we were last night, yesterday. What a beautiful track, man. What an opportunity. See you later, Vandermeer. Literally, we got like a 40-mile climb uphill. The car's already getting toasty. I'm gonna get the little sprayer out that I got. We're gonna see if we get that thing kind of rigged up somehow. And I think that'll make life a little bit easier for the boom. So we'll get after it when we come up with a little roadkill action for you. All right, we took a couple minutes. So I got the sprayers pointed at the radiator. It's not ideal. Maybe we'll have to rework it and put one here this way, one here that way. John plumbed it in. I want to get on the road, so we'll try that first. And then put the box in here. Of course, it's dripping a bit, so that's fun. But it's all hooked up and wired in. And then you push the button on the panel, it squirts on the radiator. So we're gonna get back on the road, get out of here. So we hooked up the sprayer mod, and then if I hold the button down, we were climbing uphill, and the temperature is actually going down. So that thing works. Mint. Thank you to Boosted Boys, because I stole the idea from you guys, and I feel much better about it. We'll just have to keep an eye on the trans temps. Well, I'll tell you what, for as stressed out as I am, and as difficult as this trip is, all I've been doing is looking at how beautiful the scenery is. And finally I was talking to John, like, we'll check transmission fluid, but literally, I just want to pull over and I want to go see the water and just take a second to appreciate how beautiful this place really is. I've never been here in my life, and who knows, maybe we'll do another Rocky Mountain race week, because other than that, I don't know if I'll ever be back through here again. So there's a river right over here. We're gonna go over there. I'm gonna fill up a jug so we can squirt the little contraption I got in here. We gotta do it in there, and it leaks though, so we have to put it in. So fill up some water, we'll get back on the road. That's really cool, man. Feels good to get out from the car for a second and just take it all in. But it's one of those things, it's kind of weird though, because I feel really lucky, but at the same time, super stressed. Check this out. Look at that, man. So freaking beautiful. Let's see how cold this is. Oh man. Yeah, this is rad. I dig it. How do you feel about the trip so far?
We made bad decisions. I'm having a good time. Struggling, but...
So now that you've ridden in this car, would you like to drive it 140 miles an hour?
No.
Are you sure?
Not just no, hell no.
I'm
a fatalist.
It looks good on camera, but yeah, after riding it, how many miles have you been in it?
God, 500.
Easily?
Yeah.
And you're not ready to go rip and make a pass?
No.
We're gonna get back on the road. We are at our favorite stop, Walmart, because the parking lot's big, man, and this thing doesn't turn. And then I get stressed out. We turned left on something and it took us to like some little teeny tiny mountain downtown area. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be a fiasco, because like trying to back this trailer up and stuff is a chore, but everything's doing pretty well. I hooked little sprayers up, those things are doing phenomenal. But the engine oil is just getting beat up, so the pressure's a little low like at idle. We still got about 30 when we're cruising, which is good, but I'd rather just err on the side of caution. We're gonna give it a break, probably go get some snacks, kind of stuff to eat. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We are learning this, so we are just gonna take our time. The destination will be there when we get there, so we're gonna go grab some stuff, suck up some AC, let this cool down a bit, probably dump some like Lucas or something, fatten it up, and then maybe we'll even change the oil. I didn't film it for you guys. We jacked it up, changed the oil, because we were already here. I was gonna add Lucas, and I'm like, I got oil with me, so we did an oil change because they have a service center here, so we just dumped the oil. So now we're rolling with empty containers, so we're still good. She's got new oil, fired it up. It's already like 25.6 psi at idle, which we were down to like 13 or 15 or something, but it was hot, so we'll see. It may break down a bit more, but we got a little thickening agent in there to help with that. So got a long stretch of road. We're gonna wash up, clean up, and hit it. We've been driving for quite a while. We're getting back to the fields. It should be flat from here all the way to wherever we're going. We got one more checkpoint, so we'll get that picture. We got 2 out of 3. It's hot today, man. It is hot. I really wish things would have went differently yesterday, so we could have left early, but it was the best worst case, because had we left early, we would have had that transmission issue on the road. So it is what it is. We'll pay our tuition. We're gonna get through this. Come on, boom. So to keep the car happy, we got John pouring the Rocky Mountain water like we're doing good. We're gonna give her a break in a little bit. We gotta put some fuel in, pull those fuel pumps down, and we'll keep on trucking. John and I decided to experiment. See, look good. Are they good? They're good. Yeah, they're probably fueling up too. So John and I decided to experiment. And speaking of fuel, I calibrated this gauge like forever ago, and I kind of just eyeball it. Never really taken the car far enough to know if it's accurate. And like I told John when we left the house, you know if it's low, if you hit the brakes and you run out of fuel pressure. But we're not really hitting the brakes because we're trying to go forward in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna keep it rolling, and then I'll know if my gauge or my gas gauge works or not. Well, John and I found a tree, and then we found some cool old buildings, but mainly we need fuel, so we're gonna try to get the gas out of here. Stuttering, good gas. Try to get the gas out of here and fill the tank. That'll cool the pumps. The pumps are getting a little warm. They're gonna get really angry. And then we'll have room for E85 of these for the track. So hopefully we can fill these with E85 and then fill the tank. And then before we leave for the next adventure, hopefully we can be E85 the whole way, which will make life a little bit better. So yeah, man, look at that. Did you guys ever think in a million years we'd have the boom out at some place like this, all the way from sunny California? Look at that. That's bad. Just stay together. We only have to make 2 more passes. I only have to technically break the beams, but I'd like to make some 10-second hits, not gonna lie. So we just took a pretty good pit stop. We were hanging out, we were about to leave. Some German guy rolled up, needed a gallon of gas, and I just so happened to have 1 gallon after I topped off. So he dumped it in his, it was like a, what was that, a hybrid?
It's a Volkswagen Touareg.
Yeah, he wanted to give us euros, and I was like, no, I need the karma points, man, where I'm going. And then right when we're about to leave, these dudes showed up, and you can't see their car, but they got a rotary, and it's super loud. And the funny part is, I will own up, because they pulled into the track, they didn't have exhaust on it, and I was like, man, I do not want to be anywhere around that car. It's so loud, I could not listen to that on race week. Well, they're a couple of awesome dudes, and they happen to go really slow, kind of like my car. So we finally found somebody to caravan with, so that makes me feel a bit better about life. And the sun is kind of going down, it's getting later, so we should be able to motor on through. All the fluids look good, so come on, boom. You gotta say it, John.
We make bad decisions.
You gotta say, come on, boom, dude.
Come on, boom.
Alright. Still outside of checkpoint 3. Looks like we got some weather. Throwing down the Rain-X. You still have wipers. So, get this all done. Got some fuel, we'll check fluids again. We'll get back after it. My boys back here, I think they lost a fuel line or something. It was just, I was smelling it. Is it fuel line? Huh? Fuel line?
The cap out of the...
What is it, boss?
Dude, the f***ing line broke on my fuel pump.
Yeah, dude, I was smelling it and I was like, that needs that.
I start smelling it too.
Yeah, well, at least it's not on fire. We're good. You're all right, boss. Let me get I got a light. You think a little flashing light or something? I guess so.
Get me
We got the roadside repair done. We're gonna get back on the road. Still not to checkpoint 3, but we're getting there. This trip has been a doozy, man. But we got some lights, so I figured I'd film for you guys a bit. Me and the dudes are looking for E85. I put some in the cans, but I filled my tank up and with 91, so I'm going to transfer this to there, and I should have enough to make it. And they're on the hunt for 85, so if we can find it, I'll fill my tank up and then obviously fill these bottles back up. So if not, there's a station that's close to the track that has E85, but every track I've been to, I've dumped the 91 and went straight to E85. And then that's why the tunes and stuff you watch me on the live feed, it's like chugging smoke. It's because it's way too rich. Holly's trying to compensate. So if I can get it in here now, hopefully, you know, we can get it dialed in a little bit better. And I'm hoping for one and done tomorrow. We'll decide tomorrow what we're gonna do, but we gotta make at least one, and we have to break the beams in Kearney to finish this thing. We gotta finish what we started. So, getting tired. It's late. We're gonna wrap it up. I'll let you guys know when we get back to the hotel room. Hopefully with no other issues. I hope that'll bring you guys back again. We'll get this thing wrapped. All right, so I made a fuel stop. We finally found pump E. So E85, I got full E85 in the tank, 2 of these guys. Yeah, so it's 3 in the morning. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So we burned it, but yeah, that doesn't sound happy. Yeah, no, you blew a plug out. Well, we're not the only ones, I guess. Got back the plug. Ta-da! Bam, there we go. 4:30 in the morning. We left at 7. So like what, 21 hours, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep. Thank you guys for following along, watching. Gotta be at the track tomorrow, make a pass. Looking for anything in the 10s at this point. I want to go flat 10, but we just want to go 10, hopefully 1 and done. We'll see how it goes. You guys like, subscribe, share, keep it locked. I'm gonna get some shut-eye.